Hi, I'm Holly and welcome back to my blog. Today I'll be using this podcast to educate you on the future of podcasting and how it can help marketers to promote their brand and engage with their customers. Podcasting is a new digital medium and it is built on the power of conversation. Essentially, podcasting is very similar to blogging, except instead of reading your content, your audience can listen to it. Podcasts are becoming extremely popular, and although it is fairly new for marketers, it is definitely a prominent trend. Podcasts can be listened to on a variety of platforms such as Apple, Spotify, SoundCloud, and more. One of the best things about podcasts is how practical they are. Unlike reading a blog or scrolling through your social media feed, podcasts can be listened to on the go, whether it's in the car, at the gym, or while you're cooking dinner. Podcasts allow your audience to connect with you at any time of the day without them having to stop what they're doing. So, what do you need to know before creating a podcast? Firstly, you need to choose a topic which your followers can engage with. Podcasts need to be useful, so they need to either educate, entertain, or inspire your followers. Secondly, you need to think about what format will you use. Will you be a single host, or will your podcast feature co-hosts? Or will you even use an interview format or even a guest panel? There are many different formats, so before starting, figure out which format is right for you and matches your style. You also need to establish your target market. What kind of followers are you looking to attract? Is it a specific audience, like the Health Code, or are you looking to broadcast to a more general audience, like Hamish and Andy? Finally, like anything in marketing, you need a promotional plan. A way to get your followers to your podcast. After all, there's no point in creating a podcast if you've got no one to listen to it. Initially, you might not start off with many, but make sure you continue to promote it and to get the name out there. So, when creating a podcast, what are the do's and don'ts? You really want to make sure that you don't use scripts. Although it's a great idea to have a general plan, people want to listen to you and not hear what you've got written on the paper. Make it genuine and make it authentic. In saying this, make sure you edit your blog too, looking out for things like long pauses or stutters. So, how can podcasting relate to online retailers? Currently there are many podcasts such as Mixergy and The Jason and Scott Show who talk about the retail industry and share insightful retail marketing and e-commerce topics each week. However, currently there isn't a lot of online retailers themselves using podcasting to promote and market their business. However, Sabo skirt owners Thessie and Yota have already recently started to branch into the world of vlogging, so there's no doubt podcasting will soon be on their agenda or on the agenda of other online retailers. Online retailers could use podcasting as a way to share new trends, do interviews and Q&As with people in their company or even influencers who promote their brand. This is just one example of how retailers can use podcasts. However, there is no limits to how they can utilise this new platform. Overall, podcasting is definitely growing, and it is an inexpensive and highly engaging form of social media that marketers should definitely explore within their business. I hope you enjoyed this podcast. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.